From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Tuesday, February 3rd. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. Advocates filled the Roundhouse rotunda chanting Que Vivan las Acequias as lawmakers marked Acequia Day and Guadalupe Hidalgo Treaty Day, highlighting New Mexico's historic acequias and land grant Mercedes. A bill to create dedicated infrastructure funding for both, House Bill 21, was tabled in the House Taxation and Revenue Committee and is unlikely to advance this session, though sponsor Representative Miguel Garcia says he plans to revive it next year. The proposal would have used severance tax bonding to generate $22 million annually for each, which is far more than the current funding levels, which fall well short of the documented needs. State finance officials raised concerns about the administrative costs and limits on other capital projects, but Garcia said lawmakers will continue working on the plan. Meanwhile, acequia groups such as the Rio Chama Acequia Association are tackling flood-damaged infrastructure with low-tech solutions, while the state auditor's office seeks continued funding to cover costly audits for small public bodies, helping acequias access stalled capital outlay dollars. A House committee approved an $11.1 billion New Mexico budget bill on Monday, setting the stage for expanded funding of the state's new universal child care program. House Bill 2 passed on a partisan 15-3 vote and could reach the full House later this week. The plan increases state spending by $294.5 million, or 2.7%, a smaller jump than in recent years, amid signs of a slowing revenue growth. It partially funds Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham's request for an additional $160 million for universal child care by proposing co-pays for higher-income families and tapping $55 million more from a booming early childhood trust fund. The governor opposes co-pays, arguing the state has sufficient funds to fully fund the program. The budget also includes a 1% raise for state workers and teachers, leaves reserves at about 30% of spending, and reflects a greater fiscal caution due to economic uncertainty. If approved by the House, the bill will move to the Senate, where further changes, including more child care funding, are possible. And a pedestrian was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries after being struck by a Rail Runner Express train on Monday afternoon, north of Interstate 40, according to New Mexico State Police. The incident occurred around 12:30 p.m. in the area of Manal Boulevard between 1st and Commercial Streets, where officers remained on scene investigating. Authorities have not released further details and said updates would be provided as the investigation continues. The crash marked the second train pedestrian incident in the area in the past 2 months. In December, a man was killed after being hit by a rail runner train near 2nd Street and Indian School. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect sunny skies with a high near 62, and as for this evening, mostly clear with a low around 29. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.